This video is about how people don't realize, and I think this is something I saw another video, so it's not really original content from me per se, but and I think it came from, I guess the guy's name is Simon Simontek or Simotek. He's a real, I mean, if you get a chance, you need to watch a lot of his videos, because I think he captures the essence of authenticity and genuineness. And the reason I say that is because he goes to the root of what it is to be a human being. And I think too often at work or in our professional lives, we try to be automatons or we try to be robots, and human beings aren't meant that way. Meaning, whether you have a physical response to some outside stimuli, so if somebody's yelling at you, whether or not you visibly get upset, your body's still going to react. You're still going to go through the motions internally as a fight or flight kind of response. So your adrenaline is still going to pump, whether or not it shows on your face. On the outside, it may look calm to everybody, but your body still says, I'm still assessing this as an attack. Do I need to run or fight? So your body still is pumping out adrenaline, cortisol, all this stuff to handle stress. And over time, this does do damage to your body. Your body, we're not meant to be in fight or flight for extended periods of time. That's why so many soldiers have problems when they come back. They're constantly in that state, fight or flight. And chemically, our body isn't meant to be in that state for extended periods of time. So that's why when they come back, they have a hard time adjusting, because now their body's been used to being this stimuli of danger all the time around them. And then they come home, they don't have that. So anything that remotely resembles danger can trigger them, because they've used to it, and their body's been chemically used to being in fight and flight mode for extended periods of time. And we're not designed to be that way. And I think at work, even though it's not as extreme as warfare, we go through it quite a bit, where we have a lot of fight or flight responses, and simply because we think yelling at people or demeaning people or attacking people in some form or fashion, not physically, but just emotionally, verbally, or whatever, that it's okay because we don't leave marks. But internally, your body still responds to that as a fight. It still registers that stress. So whether or not we visibly respond on the outside, our bodies do. And in a sense, that over time is killing you. You're not meant to be that way. You're not meant to live that way. So I always look at that whole thing when people say about being very professional. To me, it's very unhuman too, because we're meant to respond to stuff like that. We're meant to do something and try to ignore it. We're trying to stifle something that's a natural response. And I can understand that we need to have measured response and be measured and disciplined in how we respond to people and how we respond to actions. But we have to be cognizant of the fact that our bodies don't have that. Our bodies don't say, oh, this is just a professional dispute. This is how we should respond. Don't release adrenaline. Don't release cortisol. That's not how our body functions. We need stress relief. We need all that, because our body isn't meant to bottle all that stuff up and not do anything with it. That's just not how we're made. So the next time you see people yelling at each other at work or there is some kind of consequence to that. There's no, free reign on that kind of stuff. Your body still responds to it, whether that is a physical outward show of some kind of distress or, response to that. So just remember that being professional has a toll that it takes on people.